welcome back to Even More Useless Information. My name is Mark.
My name is Jason.
And we got some movie news.
Exciting movie news! Yay!
I know. So apparently Piranha 3D is doing so well that they've already greenlit the sequel.
Ooh, yes. I have some information about that.
Oh, go on.
The producers of the film were so thrilled with how well the film has done that they've been throwing around possible ideas for a sequel. So, check this out. Here's one of the ideas they're talking about. A full moon party in Thailand with 200,000 young people from all around the world taking mushrooms and partying on the beach.
It seems like they might not follow through with that one just because of the vast number of people.
I love it.
I don't think there's 200,000 people in Thailand. I'm just kidding. Bangkok has like millions. But
eating mushrooms and killer fish.
They already did that. Like the people that did Descent or something. There's like some British camping horror movie about some dudes that go camping and take a bunch of shrooms and then people start dying and getting killed off and they're not sure what's going on because they're shrooming. It's actually called Shrooms. Came out like a year or two ago.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I hope Elizabeth Shue's back because I love Elizabeth Shue.
Yes.
Ever since The Karate Kid.
Adventures in Babysitting.
That
was a good one.
Shame.
Shame.
I know, lame.
And Kevin Bacon, I believe, is confirmed for X-Men First Class.
Yes, that is confirmed.
It's supposed to take place in the 60s. So Professor Xavier will be walking and with hair. And I think they're actually supposed to talk about why he's in a wheelchair. They're actually supposed to show some of that up in there.
It's got a lot of potential, I think, with Matthew Vaughn directing and Bryan Singer producing it. It's got potential. I mean, Kick-Ass was awesome. I was going to use the Kick-Ass was Kick-Ass, but that would be totally lame.
Yeah,
I'm not that guy.
I'm shamed that you even said it.
Here's some more lame movie news for you. Jessica Alba will be starring in Spy Kids 4.
I know, it's a reboot.
Sort of a reboot, because the kids from the original are like over 20 years old.
Yeah, they're not actually going to be the Spy Kids anymore. She's going to have like some stepkids that she finds out are Spy Kids or something weird like that. And apparently the cast from the other three are going to show up as cameos.
Great.
I know. Well, Carla Gugino. Yeah.
Nicolas Cage's head will be on fire again.
Oh my god, yes.
In Ghost Rider 2 3D.
Oh, they couldn't wait for the third one like they did in the clever 80s movies like Jaws 3D.
Yeah, no. Couldn't wait for that.
Shia LaBeouf will be back for Indy 5.
Yay. Hopefully it won't be lame. You know, we'll see.
I don't even like to admit that I've seen the fourth one.
You know, it wasn't that bad. It just had sci-fi elements in it that just threw the whole Indy saga off, I think.
I was okay with the aliens. It was emoting gophers and impossible waterfall scenes and wacky jungle chases.
With killer ants that ate you.
And killer ants where the one ant went "Rawr!" and then bit the guy. Come on, ants don't do that.
Well, you know, you have to blame Spielberg, you know, to a point for that, for allowing that to be in the movie. I mean, he did that. I mean, blame George Lucas all you want. People love to hate on George, but Spielberg directed this. He had say.
I know.
He allowed it to happen. Speaking of Spielberg, I watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind on Blu-ray, and it was fantastic. What a great movie that was. I did not know that he wrote that movie as well as directed it. Random trivia for you.
Cool.
Speaking of other cash grabbing, James Cameron claims that since Alice in Wonderland and How to Train Your Dragon stole half of his 3D screens when they were released, many people did not get to see Avatar in its true form. Check out the LA Times article with him elaborating more on that. I could really give a shit less. Of course, it's a cash grab. I love to hate on Avatar. I cannot help it.
It was a pretty looking movie, and it had cool explosions.
I still can't stay awake through it. I've tried. I really have.
It's like 2 hours and 40 minutes long.
Speaking of Avatar, it will be re-released this week tomorrow with 8 minutes of additional footage for those of you who missed it the first time on 700 screens. So if you're lucky and really give a shit that much about Avatar, go check it out again.
It's still PG-13, so there won't be like additional Navi boobies. Sorry to say.
But are they talking about that sex scene with like the inserting the thing in the thing, the head tail thing that they have or something.
Maybe they're saving that for the extra exciting Blu-ray release.
Yes, I don't want to talk about that just yet. I'm depressed about Avatar already. It's taking up too much of my time. Other releases this week, theatrical, we've got, besides Avatar Special Edition, Centurion,
Meh.
Takers,
Meh.
The Last Exorcism,
Meh.
Eli Roth, right?
Yeah, I've just read some of the dumbest shit about that movie. the ending is supposed to be so ridiculous. You'll probably want to slit your wrists if you watch it all the way through. Really, just because the movie ends that badly.
So go check it out and tell us what you think.
Yes, indeed. Tell me I'm wrong.
DVDs that came out this week, we've got Lost, the complete series came out.
I'm very excited about that one.
The Simpsons, season 13.
Sort of.
Ralph Wiggum's on the cover of this one.
Ooh.
Shogun Assassin. That's about all the honorable mentions I'm going to name.
Time Bandits. Blu-ray. I'm so on board with that one. I love me some Terry Gilliam movies, except for this one movie called Tideland. Skip that one. All the rest are awesome.
Cool. Box office numbers from last weekend, we had The Expendables still in the #1 spot with 16.5 million, bringing us up to 64.9.
Yes.
Vampires Suck came in at #2 with 12.2 million. Can we get off these shitty wannabe scary movie things?
I don't know.
I mean, are you kidding me? #3, Eat, Pray, Love, Julia Roberts came in with 12 million, bringing its total up to 47.1 million. The Lottery Ticket was #4. I really don't know what that's about or who's in it.
Yeah, me neither.
It made 11.1 million. Great. The Other Guys rounded out the top 5 with 10.1 million, with its total up to 88.2. Not too shabby.
Yeah, sounds good. Ooh, Marky Mark, I saw him briefly in Date Night, which was okay. That's my whole review.
I wish Johnny Drama was in it.
That would be cool.
That would be awesome.
Some interesting trailers that I've seen recently. There's this action comedy called Red about some like ex-spy guys, including actors Bruce Willis, Morgan Freeman, John Malkovich, Carl Urban. The trailer I saw just looks amazingly hilarious. Check it out. Red. Looks good. I don't think it's about Russians.
And, the Cold War's over.
I know. I saw the Black Swan trailer. It looks cooler than I thought it might. Let me know what you think. Check it out. Black Swan. Should be weird. And The Devil, you can check, just Devil. The whole elevator horror movie.
Oh, because of the whole Ryan Reynolds buried thing?
Maybe. But, yeah, that movie looks awful.
Right. You know another movie that looks awful? Let's talk about Avatar again.
Ooh, I love Avatar.
Avatar will be released on 700 screens. We already talked about that. With 8 additional minutes of footage. Who cares? Will anybody see it? I won't. My question is, does anybody care about Avatar? Will anybody be seeing it again? So, hit us back with that. So, you can also spend more money on Avatar when the Super Duper Special Edition DVD comes out sometime this fall, probably November-ish, right in time for Christmas.
Yeah.
With 16 minutes of additional footage.
Yeah, maybe there'll be blue boobies in that one.
Maybe, but it's Cameron, so I don't know. Well, actually, he did Terminator. I think Linda Hamilton, I think she had her shirt off in that. I think she was
you got to
pretty
see
naked.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's butt like in 3 of the 4 movies.
But he only directed 2 of them.
Oh. Well,
but that's okay.
In the 2 that he directed, you got to see his butt.
So, with the 16 minutes of additional footage versus from the original release, does anybody care? Will anybody be buying Avatar again? Are there that many Avatar fans out there to warrant a sequel and or reading the book?
And who is smart enough to not buy Avatar the first time and waiting for the second time?
Yeah, and let's talk about unobtainium. That is the worst fucking mineral I've ever heard of. Unobtainium? Are you freaking kidding me?
No, unfortunately they weren't.
So, I'm hoping that it's possible that the Expendables will remain in the #1 spot for the 3rd week in a row.
That would be cool.
No more Avatar.
Go Sylvester.
Yeah, good for him, man. Maybe Jean-Claude Van Damme will show up in the second one.
Ooh, that would be sweet. So, speaking of parodies, we have some movie trivia for you this evening. or this afternoon, or this morning, whenever you're watching it. So what great science fiction TV show was parodied in Galaxy Quest? If you can send us the answer, you will get your own free copy of Alien vs. Predator, a delightful Paul W.S. Anderson classic.
Classic? I'm
Way
not sure.
classic by ruining two great franchises in one fell swoop. Anyway, this could be yours. Just send your answer to evenmoreuselessinformation@gmail.com, and if it is the correct answer, for you.
All yours, baby.
I know. Well, check us out on Facebook.
Follow us on Twitter. Strike back with your comments.
Yes, let us know what you're thinking. Enjoy.